Hello guys, in this video we are going to take a look at CME or CrackMapExec command execution. So we're not going to be using this script anymore that we downloaded. So we are going to be using the CME that comes installed by default. That comes installed by default for the Kali Linux or the Parrot OS. So we are going to just continue with that one. And we are going to do a CrackMapExec, and first we need to specify which basically which protocol we want to use. Again, we want to use a WinRM, so let's go ahead and say WinRM. After that, we want to specify which server we want to do that, and it is going to be the 54 one, which is the web one, the one that we have local domain access to. So IPsec password 12345, and then now from here, if you want to do a command line, you can just do a lowercase x. If you want to do a PowerShell script or PowerShell command line, you want to do the uppercase X. So for this one, let's go ahead and do a lowercase x, and let's execute who am I and see if that works. And there we go, pen testing the local, pen testing, the user is IPsec, and let's see if it works. The same command should work for PowerShell. So if you do an uppercase X, it's going to execute a PowerShell script. So we're going to continue with PowerShell. Okay, so basically we are going to just keep using the uppercase X. So who am I? The other one that you could do is who am I groups, to actually verify that we do have local admin access in here. So who am I groups? So there we go. He is part of the IPsec, is part of the built-in administrator. So we do have local admin access on this machine. Awesome. Another one that you could do if you want to take a look at the IP config, what's the IP, see if there's another IP configure, IP address configure in this box that we need to go to. It looks like it only has one NIC configure. You can do also all IP config all, so we can get all the IP, all the NICs in here. You can see the host name is web, the DNS primary DNS suffix is pentesting.local. Here's the DNS over here again. Here's the MAC address. We also have the IPv6, IPv4 preferred /24. Here's the default gateway, which is the domain controller. Net BIOS over TCP, so enable, and here's some good stuff. So there's only one NIC configure, and just only one IP address. So if there was like another network over there, then we might have to go into this box and take a look at that network and see if we find more servers on that network, right? Awesome. So another command that we could execute from here, and this one is a PowerShell only. So if we do a get mp lowercase, I don't really think it matters. So computer status. So this one would give you the status of the computer. Like it will show you the antivirus and all that, and see if it is. You can see the anti-spyware is enabled. We want to disable that. The antivirus enable, and the process protection is also enabled, and the real-time protecting is also enabled. But since we are domain admin, we are able to disable that, and that's what we are going to be doing, because if we don't go ahead and disable that, we might run into some trouble whenever we want to execute some of the scripts that we want to do. So let's just go ahead and disable that. I can show you that command over here. It's a long command. So this stands for everything. The one that you actually want to take attention to it is a set mp preferences. We want to disable the real-time monitoring, set it to true. Let's go ahead and do that. And after we do that, we can go ahead and take a look if real-time monitoring is now disabled by looking at the get mp computer status again. And in the one that we real-time monitoring, so let's go ahead and take a look at real-time monitoring. Real-time protection is false. Real behavior monitoring is also okay. So you can see over here that it was disabled. Show you this one. Now another one, you can see the antivirus is also enabled. So let's go ahead and disable that bad boy. And let's go ahead and just clear this out. Paste it in here. And here's the command: set MP preferences, disable IOAV protection to true. So we are going to disable that. Awesome sauce. And get computer status. See if the antivirus is now. So anti-spyware, the antivirus is still enabled. Let's go ahead and maybe that command: set MP preferences, disable. We want that equal to true. Maybe it's going to take a little bit, but that should be disabled now. Let's go ahead and also show the another command that is really cool. Is the netsh. To take a look at the fire one, take a look at all profiles, right? We want to take a look at the public, the private, and the public, the private, and also the domain. You can see that right now it is off, but if you want to, if they were on, the way that you could turn them off is by doing a net sh 8v firewall set up profile state to off. And since we have local admin access, this command was going to just go ahead and turn it off. So that's how you're able to take care of that. And also, if you want to do something cool that we are going to be doing later on, so let's go ahead and open another tab. Let's do ifconfig over here, and let's see what is our IP address, because we need that. So we're going to start clear this out, a Python 3. We are going to start a HTTP server over here and see if we are able to get a GET request on this server over here that we have running. So what we want to do is a wget. Don't forget that it is a capital X because we are doing a PowerShell. Paste over here the IP address, and this one is going to be HTTP, and over here it's going to be port 8000, and let's just go ahead and get like hello, right? And there we go, the command was executed. Now if we go over here, you can see that 192.168.1.54 got a 404 message, file not found, because we tried to get a file that is not in this location. So let's see if we try to get like a file. Let's do ls. Actually, let's go ahead and also do see if we can get execute another command, let's do directory for the C drive, and we are going to go to users, IPsec, and I don't think IPsec is capitalized. I don't think that matters for Windows. IPsec desktop. Let's see if it gives me displays the directory in here. No, it doesn't do it. What if it does that for just the IPsec? Yep, so that does it. So you can see over here the directory. So we want to go into desktop. So what we want to do, so since we are able to see this, what I want to do is I want to get a file. So I'm going to create a file here. Let's just go ahead and use this one, user.txt, and let's go ahead and put that in the desktop over here. So what we want to do is since we ran this command, and this command doesn't return anything because there's nothing on the IPsec desktop. So what we want to do is we want to go ahead and place this file, right? And so we are going to get it over here. You're going to see over here the get. We received it. Now let's see if we go and do a directory to display. This is like an ls on Windows, on Linux. dir it's the same, the ls and dir for Windows and for Linux. they are the same command. So dir is equal to, it looks like it didn't save it, so we got the wx, whatever we do, out file, and we want to place it on the desktop. Let's see that works. As user.txt. The command was executed. Did we get that file? Users, it looks like it didn't get it. So out file. Let's see. So what is the out file? So I have to do some testing. So the way that I was able to do it, it wasn't with the get. The wget did not work. So I did some research. I forgot. So the one that you could use is the invoke web request and the URI. Then you want to put quotes in between this file over here, or this, that the website that we are going to, which is our machine that is running this one over here, which we see that we were able to get the user again. And why is he doing that? And then after you put those double quotes, then you want to do out file, which I spell run on before I post the video, and then you want to put double quotes again over here. So invoke web request inside a single quote, everything inside a single quote, invoke web request URI, and then the website where you want to get in double quotes, inside double quotes. Then you want to do out file and the location where you want to save it inside double quotes, and then we're going to end it with a single quote. You do a enter over here, and that's going to appear right here, as you can see. Then after that, what you could do is you can go ahead and take a look at the directory and see if it saved the file. And as you can see it is saved in here. And another thing, let's see if we can do a type. Type is basically like cat to open the content of the file. Just command execution with CrackMap. So we're doing type, and we try to open that text, and you can see what is inside that text. And if we do a cat user, you can see that it is the same. You can see that student 5 IPSEC Jenkins admin, it is the same one over here. So that is really cool. And what we're going to be doing in another video, or the next video, I'm going to show you how to get a reverse shell. So we're going to do a reverse shell just with a PowerShell script. Then we are going to get a reverse shell later on. We're going to get a reverse shell with MFS, and we are going to be dumping the same. We are going to be dumping the LSA as well. We are going to run in the Mimikatz module that is inside here. I'm going to show you how to get to the module for the CrackMapExec or the CME. So this is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoy this video and learn a lot. Thank you guys for watching.